Nick, Brett, Dominic, Gonzo, and De Leon. All cars go. All right, we are off and running race number 1, round number 2, Q2. All right, we're looking at, well, most of these guys will actually make the show. There's only going to be 1 or 2 guys that don't. In the event that we have 11 in a class, I will squeeze that 11th car in. So we may see everybody make the big show in this one. It depends if Juan De Leon's going to race this class this weekend. All right, so we got race number 1 on the track. Dominic Garza out in front. Pantana in second. Gonzo in third. Followed by Brett in the 4 spots. And it's going to be a 21 and a 504 up in front. TQ in this class is a 21 and a 503.8 set by Arthur Knight. We got our second group coming up. So race number 2, you guys should be through tech. Race number 2, you guys should be in tech. Race number 3, start thinking about tech, guys. So race number 3, 12 scale mod, start thinking about tech here. 1:15 in, 3:45 left to go. Garza, Gonzo, Pantana. 14.3 for Dominic, 14.5 for Nick, and a 16.1 for Gonzo. 3.1 second lead for Garza over Pantana, 21 and a 507. This is 4 seconds shy of the TQ run. But a run that'll put Garza up 7 spots in the rankings. So Garza looking to improve here. Down the back stretch he goes. And here comes Garza across the start-finish line. And Pantana down the back straightaway in second. Race leader right on Pantana now in the blue and yellow. Pantana in the blue and orange. So the 2 front runners across the start-finish line, 14.4 to 14.8. Gonzo in third. Narb and Brett to round out the top 5. Garza on a run that'll put him 7 spots up here. As I mentioned, this will put him third on the grid in the A main event. Garza, 14.7 the last time by. Pantana in the second spot, 14.7. Gonzo in third, 15 flat. Nick letting the race leader by. Good job. 3 down and 2 to go, guys. 3 down, 2 to go. We are broadcasting on YouTube, guys. We got the full live stream going to YouTube, so let your friends and family know that they can watch you guys online. We're also using all of the features from Live RC. So if you go to YouTube, just search the name of the event. You'll find it, West Coast Indoor Championships. Garza, 14.6. Pantana, 15.9. Gonzo, 14.7. Couple long laps here for Narb. It looks like transponder may be working intermittently, so we'll keep a look there for the orange and white. Here he is across the start-finish line. 14.8 the last time by, but got a couple 29s and 30s in there. 1 minute left to go.
One minute left.
All right, 1 minute left to go, guys. Dominic Garza out in front of 21 and a 507. This is good enough to make it third on the grid based on round 1 results. Body tuck there for Darb. 40 seconds. Second group of USGT getting ready to go. Race number 3. You should be in tech. Kind of a rough round for Vanguard Shakian, who's in the 4th spot. He did quite well in the first round here. Looks like the transponder is working here, so maybe a series of body tucks. Keep going, guys. Keep going. Time has expired on the master timer. You're in your individual timers. And that's a race. Everybody is done. Bring them in and shut them down. They almost took the board with them. Now, if you break one of our boards, it's $10.99 plus tax, guys. All right, Dominic Garza taking a win, 21 and a 506. Gonzo second, 20 and a 503. Pantana third, 20 and a 504. Okay, yeah, it's missing some laps here. I can see a few, yeah. Are you switching your transponder between cars or anything? Yeah. Either the connection's bad or if it's some iLaps, sometimes they do start going bad. But yeah, I saw you running around once, so I was like, oh, if this isn't
Devin Picton. Juan Avidia. Arthur Knight.
Yeah, I saw at least 3. I'll look it up on the phone.
John Hicks. Nelson Cortez. Angel Fernan.
If it blinks quickly, it might be plugged in backwards. So the signal wire is usually towards the label. The black wire is usually towards the edge of the case. Yeah, if you haven't done it.
1 minute to the start of the race.
That's not the normal clock. Well, get out there and Marshall, but that's like...
45 seconds to the start of the race.
Is it a 3-wire or 2-wire? Just Marshall, we'll figure it out later. All right, guys, we have race number 2 coming up right here. Let's get the rest
30
of our
seconds to the start of the race.
out and into position. We had one guy's transponder wasn't working that great. We'll fix that up. Got a couple missed laps to worry about in a little bit. All right, right now we need you out there to turn. Mars. We only had 6 in the last race. Let's get all
15 seconds to the start of the race.
All right.
Less than
Marshall
5.
in the middle. Narb, you're going to help me in the middle. Thanks. Let's get another Marshall out there in the middle to join us. All the drivers from the last race. I had 5. It looks like Juan De Leon's not running this class, guys, so we'll need a volunteer Marshall out there. If we could get a volunteer from the pit area, we're just a little short on this class. All drivers from race number 1, hustle back out to corner marshal. Arthur Knight, I'll call you first. John Hicks, you'll start second. Devin Picton, you'll start third. Angel Fernan will start fourth. Nelson, you'll start fifth. And Juan will start sixth. You can watch right here. Thanks. Quarter marshals. Let's put away our cell phones. Quarter marshals are ready, and our drivers are ready. Wait for the sound of your name. Arthur, John, Devin, Angel, Nelson, and Juan. All cars go. John Hicks out in front. Nelson Cortez in second. Arthur Knight in third. Watch it coming onto the straightaway, guys. Caution coming onto the straightaway. Go tight. Caution coming onto the straightaway. Go low. And we're clear. Knight, Amatia, and Cortez are top 3 here. USGT second group. Arthur Knight already our top qualifier was a 21 and a 503 on a 22 lap run right now. Juan in the second spot. Juan with a run that'll put him up 7 spots into the second spot on the grid. And now Nelson on a good run in third, looking to improve by 3 spots. Angel Ferdinand in third. Juan down to fourth. Devin to round out the top 5, followed by John Hicks. Watching in the center, and we're clear. Arthur Knight out in front by 1.4 over Nelson. Nelson a half a second out in front of Angel. Ferdinand across the line, 14.6, backed up with a 14.4. Nelson across the line, 14.4. Identical lap times for second and third there. Race leader just hitting the hot lap of the race, 13.8. So Arthur in control of this one. White and orange, 22 and a 5:12. Looking to best his TQ run by 1 full lap here in the second round. Modified 12 scale. Get them ready, guys. Modified 12 scale. Get them ready. Nelson Cortez in second. Angel Ferdinand in third. Juan in fourth. Devin in fifth. And John Hicks in the sixth spot. $1:45 left to go, guys. Uh-oh, trouble on the right-hand side. We're clear. Everybody's all bunched up through the middle. Work together, guys. Ferdinand off the pipe. Keep going, keep going. Arthur Knight, Nelson Cortez, and Angel Ferdinand are top 3 here, followed by Devin Picton and John Hicks to round out the top 5. 1 minute and 15 seconds left to go. Our race leader, Arthur, coming through the middle of the course.
1 minute left.
In front of the chicane now, across the start-finish line. 14.3 on 22 and a 5:12. Well, 1 full lap faster than round number 1. Nelson Cortez in the second spot, trailing by 5.2, and then rolling in third will be Ferdinand. Picton and Hicks battle it out for fourth, and Juan rounding out the field. 25 seconds left to go. Orange car of Arthur coming up on that pink and blue. Nelson Cortez in the 2 spot, separated by 6.5 on the clock. On the track, they're all bunched up. Pop the body. Watching the start-finish line, guys. Caution the start-finish line. Is there something wrong with the front right? Okay. Keep going, guys. Keep going. Everybody to finish. White flag is out. And that's a race. Arthur Knight going to take the win, dominating that 122 and a 5:13. Remains the top qualifier. Nelson Cortez second. Angel Ferdinand third. John Hicks fourth. Juan fifth. Devin sixth. Bring him in and shut him down, guys. Let's get you back out there to corner marshal. We got race number 3 coming up.
Thank you. Oh, thank you, man. I will. My dad just brought me a coffee, and I'll have a Red Bull, and then I won't shut up for the rest of the day.
All right, guys, race number 3 coming up right here, guys. Race
Todd
number
Mason.
3, 12 scale modified. Let's go ahead and get you guys checked in. Let's get our corner marshals back out there.
1 minute to the start of the race. Stuart Mason. 45 seconds to the start of the race.
All right, Narb, you did a 20 and a 505. Narb, you had a 20 and a 505. Look into your connection on your transponder. Make sure that it's plugged in properly, but we're going to fix your score for you. Narb, 20, 505 from that race one. All right, guys, we're just about ready to go here. Just making one quick adjustment to our race editor, and it looks like race number 3 is ready to go here.
Kevin Jones.
Looks like Kenneth's going to join us this round here. Let's go ahead and take a look at the starting order. Stuart Mason, I'll call you first. Jacob Cruz, I'll call you second. Todd Mason, we'll call you third. And Kevin Jones, we'll call you fourth. Good, Todd? All right. Corner marshals are ready, and our drivers are ready. We're going at the sound of your name. Stuart. Jacob. Todd. Kenneth. All cars go. Race number 3 on the track right here, 112 scale modified. Race number 4, start headed to tech, guys. VTA. Make sure you guys are headed to tech. Stuart Mason, 10.5. Light blue through the middle. Todd in the second spot in the pink and blue. A little father and son pairing up in front. Jacob Cruz in the 3 spot, should be the orange one off the end of the straight. Kenneth Jones in the 4th position. Todd going upside down. Trouble for Kenneth. It sounds like the spur gear. Oh, nope. He's still going. All right, Stuart Mason, Jacob Cruz, and Todd Mason, our top 3 here. Look at these modifieds go around the course. Just add driver. 10.6 for our race leader. His hot lap was a 10.5. We saw him turn in a 10.4 in round 1. There's Mason down off the end of the straightaway screaming around the track. Sheesh. Across the start finish line, 10.7. Mason, that's Todd in the 2nd spot with 11.3, and Jacob Cruz in 3rd, 11.9. Battle's going to be for the 2 spot. Kenneth off the course. 2 minutes down and 6 minutes left to go. Got 2 minutes down, 6 minutes left. If you haven't gotten something to eat, head on over to the
Transponder 4154787.
Order for cheeseburgers. We got cheeseburgers over there, guys. Time for some lunch. Three down, 5 to go, guys. 3 down.
Transponder 85466675.
4:45 left to go. Stewart, Todd, and Jacob. All by Kevin in that fourth position. 3:30 down and 4:30 left to go. VTA coming up next. Guys, we only have 4 drivers in this race, so we're going to need a couple volunteers to get the next one going.
I didn't know that they could tell if it was too weak of a signal. But I didn't either. That's just that's why I was troubleshooting that. Yeah. This is an old thing. It's probably 5 years old. Yeah, when the wires shake, I mean, they go bad right here where the epoxy steel is. The wires do go bad.
4 down and 4 to go, guys. We're halfway there, guys. 4 down, 4 to go. Mason and Mason's father and son out in front. Or I should say son and father out front. Stewart, the son out in front. Todd, dad in second. 21.8 the difference here. So right now a 2-lap advantage for our race leader over second place. Jacob Cruz in the third spot. And Kenneth retiring early out of this one. 3 minutes and 30 seconds left to go.
Transponder 85466675. Transponder 85466675.
That's where it's hard because none of your other wires to the each other side or reference to the right orientation.
All right, 5:30 down and 2:30 left to go, guys. 5:30 down and 2:30 left to go. Stewart, Todd, and Jacob are top 3. .44 and an 8:01 out in front for this light blue. Down the back straightaway goes Mason. That's Stewart out in front by 27.6 over Todd. 44 lap pace out front. 41 lap pace in second. Jacob in the third spot on a 40 lap pace. Good to see Jacob try something other than modified touring car. That's usually all he runs. So the orange car of Jacob Cruz out there in the Mason Rent-A-Ride.
Well, there's 2 wires, so in theory you could plug it in the other way, nothing would happen, and see if it blinks slower. I mean, plug it backwards? Well, yeah. I mean, it won't short. You know, it's just a matter of like every
Transponder 85466675.
we can't really tell which way the signal wire is on the other transponder. Or on the other servo.
1 minute and 10 seconds left to go, guys. 1:10 left to go. One minute left.
1 minute left.
I mean, for a year. Just to verify, at the end of this race, leave it on and swipe it at the yellow tape. You can see that it's You think That's how good I am.
30 seconds left to go, guys. 30 seconds. Stewart, Todd, and Jacob are top 3, followed by Kevin. Mason laying down a clinic here. 11.1 of the light blue. Dominating by 35.6 seconds over dear old dad in seconds. And then Jacob Cruz in the third spot of the orange car, making the appearance here in modified pan car. Man, these look like a handful. 3, 2, and the 1. Keep going, guys. Keep going. Keep going. Keep going. Wow. Couple more to finish. 2 more to finish. Waiting on Todd. And that's the race, guys. Bring them in and shut
Transponder
them down.
85466675.
Narb, go ahead. Bring them in and shut them down. Guys, bring them in and
Transponder
shut them down.
85466675. Transponder 5338930.
Yeah, it's working.
Transponder 5338930. Transponder 5338930.
All right, guys.
Transponder 5338930.
Let's get you out there to quarter marshal, modified 12 scale. Let's get you guys out there to quarter marshal.
Nick Pantana.
We're going to need several volunteer marshals, guys. Let's get our mod guys out to the middle of
Jim
the track,
Yam.
guys. Hop on out. Brad, you going to help us? Thanks.
Jason Mavrakis.
Let's get a couple more marshals out there. Kenneth Jones. Let's get the rest of you guys
Tino
back out
Valaki.
there. Drivers from the last race. We should have
Michael
4
Evert.
guys.
Eric Falk.
And then we're looking for a couple volunteers.
John Balatico.
Yeah, we'll take another break after. Yes, we'll take another break after this round, and then tomorrow we'll kind of speed up the pace a little bit. We'll be able to tell what time we're going to be able to finish tomorrow based on today's finishing time. So we'll take another break after race number 19, guys, before we get into the final round of qualifying today. All right, got a couple more to check in. Jake, you ready?
1 minute to the start of the race.
And let's get the rest of our marshals out there. We're looking for a couple volunteers.
Jake
if anybody
Alton.
can help us out. Looking for a couple volunteers, guys, and our drivers from the last race. Let's see here.
45 seconds to the start of the race.
Mason, could you hop out to the middle? Stuart Mason, could you hop on out to the middle, please? Thank you. And we'll need another marshal out there in the middle, looking for
30
more
seconds to the
volunteers.
start of the race.
Appreciate it. All right, great. Let's get a full set of marshals here. Nick, I'll call you first. Jim, I'll call you second. Eric, I'll call you third. Jason, I'll call you fourth. Michael, I'll call you fifth. Jake, I'll call you sixth.
15
Tito,
seconds
I'll
to the
call
start
you
of the race.
seventh. And John Balatico will start eighth. Corner marshals are ready, and our drivers are ready. We're going to race into the sound
Less
of
than
your
5.
band. Nick Pantana, Jim Yam, Eric Falk, Jason, Michael, Jake, Tino, and John Balatico. All cars go. VTA out on the course, guys. Thanks to our volunteer turn marshals. We're off and running. Top qualifier in this class is Nick Pantana, 20 and a 5:13. Oh, Nick's switching it up on us. He's got the different paint scheme going here this round. Looks like the same fastback body here down the backstretch. Nick Pantana, 15.6. That's our top qualifier. John Balatico and Jason Mavrakis battling it out for the second spot. Here comes Jake Alton. Jake Alton in the 2 spot now. Got the orange window trim. There's Jake across the start finish line, 16.3. Jason Mavrakis in third. John Balatico in fourth, and Jim Yam to round out the top 5 here, guys. Race number 5, getting ready to go. 112 scale, 13.5. Watch it in the middle, guys. Caution in the middle. We're clear. Pantana out in front of 20 and a 5:08, looking to go 5 seconds faster than they did in round number 1. Jim Yam in the second spot, Jake Alton in third. That's a big battle there. 4-5-way battle for second. Yam out in front of Alton by 2/10. Alton out in front of Mavrakis by 8/10. Mavrakis out in front of Balatico by 4/10. And Balatico out in front of Falk by 7/10. Watch it on the straightaway. Go low. And we're clear. VTA out on the course. Everybody's going to make the big show in this one. 2:30 in and 2:30 left to go, guys. Work together out there, guys. Great job. Great job. Thank you, Tino. Good driving. All right, guys. 3 down and 2 to go, guys. 3 down, 2 to go. Nick Pantana, Jim Yam, and Jake Alton are top 3 here. 6.4 second lead for Pantana. Kind of calmed down to a 20 and a 5:12 run. This is about half a second faster than his run in round number 1. Race leader coming up on the green. We're clear. Running that different body this round. White and blue with the orange lip. All right, guys, we are getting ready for 112 scale 13.5. Race number 5 should be through tech. Race number 6, start thinking about tech.
1 minute left.
4 down and 1 to go, guys. 4 down, 1 to go. Nick, Jim, and Jake. The battle is for third. 3-way battle for third. Jake Alton, Jason Mavrakis, and it looks like Eric Falk. So the 3-way battle here. Alton a half a second out in front of Mavrakis. Mavrakis 1.8 out in front of Falk. Pantana on a 20 and a 5:13. Yam on a 19 and a 5:08 pace. Jake on a 19 and a 5:11 pace. Our top qualifier still leading the parade. Jake Alton is looking to improve by 3 spots on the grid. This would put him third qualifier. John Balatico looking to move up 2 spots as well. Keep going, guys. Keep going. Keep driving. Keep going. Keep going. And that's the race. Everybody is done. Bring them in and shut them down. Nick Pantana does it again. 20 and a 5:14. Jim Yam second. 19 and a 5:07. Jake Alton third. 19 and a 5:12. Jason Mavrakis going to finish in fourth. And Eric Falk to round out the top 5. John Balatico, Michael, and Tino to complete the order. Bring them in. Shut them down. Let's get you guys out there to corner marshal. This is race number 5. Race number 6, let's get you guys into tech. Guys, race number 6, let's get you guys into tech.
Steve Tsuruta.
All right, guys, race number 5 right here.
1 minute to the start of the race.
Kenneth, Todd, Tim, John,
Tim Kopp.
and Kevin.
Todd Mason. 45 seconds to the start of the race.
Get the rest of our corner marshals out there. We need a marshal out in the middle. Let's get the rest of our corner marshals from that last race. VTA, we should have plenty of you guys.
30 seconds to the start of the race.
Missing a
15 seconds
there,
to the
guys.
start
We
of the
got
race.
Marshall out into the middle here. Tino, Michael, John, Eric, Jason, Jake, and Jim. Let's get the rest of our marshals out there.
Less than 5.
All right, we are ready to go here. Race number 5. Let's go ahead and bring him. Maybe not yet. Todd, you ready? We got another guy coming up. We'll give him an extra moment here.
Kenneth Jones.
All right, guys, this is race number 5 right here. Looks like everybody's just about ready to go. Kenneth, do you need a lap? You good? You want to take a lap, Kenneth? Good? Okay. Starting order will be Steve going first. Kenneth will go second. Todd, you'll go third. Tim Kopp will go fourth. Quarter marshals, please pay attention. Good luck, drivers. Wait for your turn. Steve. Kenneth. Todd. Tim. Well, the good news is we had Kenneth signed up as Kevin Jones as well, so that's actually going to be a reduction of 1 entry. So it looks like 12 scale 13.5 may have just a single main event. Everybody will possibly make the big show here. All right, 7:30 left to go, guys. Another one of these long 8-minute races for these guys. 12.2 the last time by for Kopp. Mason, 12.7. Steve in the third spot, 13.9. There's Steve down the backstretch. Nice smooth driving by Steve here into the middle. To the chicane. Across the start finish line, and now down the backstretch again. Tim Kopp, 12.2. Mason, 12.7. Steve with that 13.5. And Kenneth with a 15.5 the last time by. Oh man, trouble over here in the middle, and we're clear.
Transponder 4119701. Transponder 32476613.
All right, so there is a Kenneth and a
Kevin Jones.
So we got that figured out. It's John Hicks that's the possible non-participant in this class. 2 down and 6 to go. Tim Kopp, Todd Mason, and Steve are top 3, followed by Kevin and Kenneth to round out the top 5. Kenneth getting out there a little late. There's the white car. Across the start finish line, 17.4. So Kopp out in front by 1.6 over Todd Mason. Our race leader should be through the center of the course here. And across the start finish line, a white car down the backstretch. Todd Mason in the 2 spot. In through the center in the blue pink. And then Steve in third in the orange. Kevin in fourth. Kenneth in fifth. Race number 5 on the track. Race number 6. Get them ready to go, guys. Three down and 5 to go, guys. 3 down and 5 to go. Tim Kopp, 12.6. Todd Mason, 12.7. And Steve with a 16.4 the last time by. 3:30 down and 4:30 left to go again. 3:30 down, 4:30 left. Kopp, 1.7 out in front of Mason. 39 and an 8:10 the pace. Mason in the second spot, 38 and an 8:01. Steven third at a 33 and an 8:08. So the top two drivers separating themselves from third by a good 4 to 5 laps here.
Yes, it's that 22. I added it manually. Lap 22 after the 24, right? You're good.
All right, we got 4 down and 4 to go, guys. 4 down and 4 to go. Kopp and Mason, 1.7 apart, with Steven third, 37.8 behind. Kevin and Kenneth to complete the running order here. 3:45 left on the timer. Big crash out of the park. Back, gone. And we got a home run from Todd. Man, he missed the loop. We'll give him the lap. All right, let's see what the damage is. Yeah, 29.7. We'll give it to him. Technically, he went all the way around. Just went all the way around the spectators and the loop. 3 minutes and 10 seconds left to go. Tim out in front by 5.7 over Todd, with Steve in the third spot here. Our first group at 13.5. We got another group of 13.5 coming up next. Race number 6, be ready. Race number 7, start heading to tech. Tim Kopp, our race leader, in the white here through the middle in front of the driver's seat. A little bobble. Todd Mason in the second spot, trailing the leader by 3.5. Steve in third, Kevin in fourth, and Kenneth in fifth here. 2 minutes and 20 seconds left to go. Tim Kopp, 12.9. Todd Mason, 13.2. And Steve in the third spot with an 18.8. 38 and an 8:04 out in front. Stuart Mason holds the TQ in this class of 39 and an 8:12. Kopp in the white car, 38 and an 8:05. Last time by the stripe, 12.8. On lap of the race goes to Kopp at a 12.2. White car, 13.2. Last time by, back in through the center of the course here. And across the start finish line now, coming up on Kenneth. $1:15 left to go, guys. 1:15 left. It's going to be a 6-second lead for Kopp over Mason. Mason with a 49.2 second lead. And
1 minute left.
Todd Mason with a 1 minute lead over Steve in third. Steve with a 34.4 the last time by. Sounds like a long lap there, maybe even a missed lap for Steve. Kevin Jones in fourth. And Kenneth Jones in the fifth spot, 35 seconds left to go. A white car of Tim Kopp, still our race leader, in through the center of the course, coming in front of the driver, standing across the start finish line. 13.2, backed up with a 13.2. 15 seconds left on the timer. Back straightaway, we're clear. Time has expired on the master timer. You're on your individual timers. Keep going, keep going, keep going. Couple more to finish up. Waiting on tip, and that's race. Everybody is done. Guys, bring them in and shut them down. Once again, everybody is done. Bring them in and shut them down. And And that's a race. Tim Cobb going to take the win, 38 and an 8-10. Todd Mason second, 37 and an 8 flat. Steve third, 32 and an 8-11. Kevin Jones and Kenneth Jones to complete the running order. Bring them in, shut them down. We'll get you guys back out there to corner Marshall. Well, they had 5 in that last race, guys. We'll probably be asking for a couple volunteers. Stop the cars, guys. Stop your cars, please. A little track maintenance here. We got track maintenance on the far side. Stop your cars, please. Stuart, do we need to get the roller out? Don't run, guys. Don't run.
1
We're
minute
getting
to the start
hand
of the
signals.
race.
We got the roller over here by right by the announcer's tower. If we need the roller.
Stuart Mason.
All right.
Brian Bodine.
Looks like we're
Alan
good.
Lunghai. 45 seconds to the start of the race. Scott Barnes. Rob Thulin. Jared Thulin. "30 seconds to the start of the race. E.J. Evans.
We only had 5 in the last race, guys. We're going to need a marshal over here by the announcer's tower. So
15 seconds
Kevin,
to the start of the
Kevin,
race.
you want to come over here? Thanks, Kevin.
Less than
Bring them to
5.
the staging area, guys. It looks like we're ready to go. Bring them to the staging area. We need one more marshal if anybody wants to help us out right over here. Looking for one more volunteer from the pit area, guys. Let's take a look at the starting order. Stuart Mason, you'll go first. Brian Bodine, you'll start second. Scott Barnes, third. Jared, you'll start fourth. Alan, fifth. Rob, sixth. And EJ will start seventh. Looking for one more quarter marshal in our staging corner right by Tech, guys. We need one more quarter marshal. Volunteer from the pit area. Anybody that can help us out, guys. We only had 5 in the last race. Looking for one more marshal, guys. Right here in this corner. One volunteer, guys, right in the corner by Tech. Anybody? Can somebody help us out over there? Bueller? Thanks. Right here in the corner. Just want to make sure we got marshals for everybody. Our quarter marshals are ready. And our drivers are ready. Wait for your name, guys. Oops, wrong button. Stuart. Brian. Scott. Jared. Alan. Rob. And EJ. You're on your individual timers and we're off and running. Race leader Stuart Mason already coming up on some slower cars. Ooh, big hit there. Scott Barnes tagging the boards. 45 in, 7:15 left to go. Stuart Mason, Brian Bodine, and EJ Evans are top 3. Looking for our race leader. It's going to be that light blue over on the right-hand side. Now coming in through the center. 12-scale pad cars out there on the courses. Our second group at 13.5. Fastest 7 guys from the first round. Brian Bodine in second. EJ Evans in third. That's going to be a battle for the 2 spots separated by 8/10. Watching the middle, caution the middle, and we're clear. Al Lungi in fourth, and Jared Thulin rounding out the top five, followed by Rob and Scott to complete the running order here. Watch it over in the right-hand side, guys. 2 collected, and we're clear. 1 minute and 45 seconds in, 6 minutes and 15 seconds left to go. Stewart, Brian, and EJ are top 3. Followed by Alan and Jared to round out the top 5. Rob and Scott to complete the running order. 12.5 for Stuart Mason the last time by on a 40 and an 8:01. Already the top qualifier with a 39 lap run. Looks like the track's getting faster here in Q2. Bodine in second, EJ Evans in third. That's still our battle out there on the course, separated by 1.3. Allen and Jared to round out the top 5. 40 lap run out in front, 2:38s in second and third, 35 in fourth, and a 33 lap run to round out our top 5. Followed by Rob in sixth and Scott Barnes in the 7th spot. Three down and 5 to go, guys. 3 down, 5 to go. Hot lap of the race belongs to our race leader, Stuart Mason, firing it off in lap number 1 at 11.6. Stuart across the start, finish line, 12 flat the last time by. Light blue in front of the driver's stand again, coming up on some other blue cars. Down the back stretch, a race leader with full confidence there. They know who he is. Clean air for our race leader out in front now. Down the back straightaway, 12.2 the last time by. Bodine in the second spot, 12.8. EJ Evans, 13 flat.
No, you're in the right one. It threw me off because there's a Kenneth and a Kevin zone. That's my dad. Oh, there it was. I should have noticed you guys have like nothing jackets, right?
All right, guys, 4 down and 4 to go. Stewart, Brian, and EJ.
Well, what threw me off is that when you ran mod, I assigned the Kenneth transponder to your name. So I was like, oh, I must have just misread entry one. Yeah. Okay.
All right, 3:30 left to go. Got 3:30 left. Stuart Mason out in front by 14.3 over Brian Bodine, with EJ Evans in the third spot, 3.1 behind him. Lungi and Thulin to round out the top 5. That's Jared Thulin in 5th, Rob Thulin in 6th, and then Scott Barnes in the 7th position. We got 3:15 left to go, guys. Race number 7, let's get them ready to go, guys. Race 7, let's get them ready to go. Race number 8, start thinking about tech. Mason, 12.6. Bodine, 12.5. Evans, 12.6. Still a 40 lap run out in front, looking to go 1 lap faster than round number 1. Stewart. Across the start finish line, 12.9, backing up with a 12.1. Bodine with a 12.4, his best lap is a 12.3. Evans with a 12.7, Evans' best lap is a 12.3 as well. Lungi with a 13.9 the last time by, and Jared with a 13.3, backed up with a 13.4 the last time by. Watch it over here on the left-hand side, guys, and we're clear. We're 6 minutes in and 2 minutes left, guys. 6 minutes in, 2 minutes left. These 8-minute races here for the 12-scale pan car class. 13.5 division. Stuart Mason still dominated by 18 seconds over Bodine. 1 minute and 45 seconds left. EJ Evans still maintaining the third spot, 12.5. Last time by for EJ off the end of the straightaway. Oh, trouble on the right-hand side, guys. Trouble on the right-hand side. And we're clear. One minute and 10 seconds left to go. We got 1:10 left on the timer here. Stuart, Brian, and EJ, followed by Alan and Jared. Rob and Scott. Top qualifier out front.
1 minute left.
Lap faster than round number one. It's EJ Evans. It's actually the only one making up ground on this run compared to last run. EJ Evans is looking to move up 8 spots. So EJ on a run that would be good enough for third on the grid for the triple main events. That's EJ in the blue and gray over on the right-hand side. Now back in through the center of the course. All right, we got 25 seconds left to go. We got 25. Uh-oh, trouble for EJ there. That's not going to help the effort. Oh, no, and EJ's broke. Stuart, Brian, and Alan the next time by. Keep going, keep going, keep going. Actually, it looks like EJ may have a walk-off third here. I don't know if Alan's going to be able to beat his 34-lap run. EJ will have a better 34-lap run with that walk-off 7:17. All right, and that's a race. Everybody is done. Stuart Mason going to take the win and the TQ with a 40 and an 8:06. Brian Bodine second, 38 and an 8:03. EJ third, 34 and a 7:17. Alan fourth and Jared fifth. Followed by Rob and Scott to complete the order. Bring them in, shut them down. Let's get you guys back out there to corner marshal. This is race 7.
Ronnie Rones, Yoshimitsu Funabashi, John Gonzalez, Brad West, Mike Carino, Brett Ong, George Cowrie,
All right, guys, race number 7 about to begin. Let's get race number 6 out there to corner
Jurgen
marshal.
Cheese-Tenny. 1 minute to the start of the race.
Got to get the rest of our quarter marshals out here. We need a little help over here on this side. Rob, could you help over here by me?
45 seconds to the start of the race.
And then Jared, you'll be right there as well. All right, guys, starting order for this one is going to be Mike Carino going first. Ronnie Rones, you'll start second. Brad West will start third.
30 seconds to the start of the race.
George, you'll start 5th. Brett, you'll start 6th. Jurgen, 7th. Gonzo, you'll start 8th. And John Hicks, 9th. Nope. Our quarter marshals, please pay attention. Good luck, drivers. Wait for your name.
15 seconds to the start of the race.
Mike, Ronnie, Brad, Yoshimitsu, George, Brett, Jurgen, Gonzo. All cars go. $25.5 TC, our first of 2 groups. You're looking at that B main resort. Race number 7 on the track. Race number 8, get them ready to go. Top qualifier is Jaime Manzanilla. 25:15 the time to beat. Trouble on the right-hand side, and we're clear. Ronnie, Gonzo, and Yoshimitsu. Followed by Brad and Mike to round out the top 5. Watch it over on the right-hand side. Guys on the right-hand side, we're clear. Brad in 4th and Mike to round out the top 5, followed by George, Jurgen, Brett, and John. All right, 130 in, 330 left to go, guys. 130 in, 330 left to go. Three-way battle for the top spot. Rones, Funabashi, and Gonzo. It's a 4/10-second lead for Rones over Yoshi. And then Gonzo trailing Yoshi by 0.7. So tight race up in front. Yoshimitsu now just, Yoshimitsu up into the top spot now. Yoshimitsu over on the right-hand side now in through the center of the course. Red and white coming across the start-finish line. Ronnie rolls in the second spot, followed by Gonzo. In the third position, Brad West and Mike Carino to round out the top 5. Our race leader on a 19 and a 5:03 pace. Okay, so currently a 19.504 would put Yoshimitsu 3rd qualifier overall. So Yoshimitsu looking to improve by 11 spots right now. Ronnie Rhodes in the second spot, trailing by 2.4. Ronnie looking to move up 5 spots. And then Gonzo in 3rd. Gonzo looking to move up 7 spots in the rankings. All right, so we got 330 down and 130 left to go. We got 330 down, 130 left. Trouble in front of the driver's stand, help with the chicane. And clear. Yoshimitsu, Ronnie, and Gonzo, followed by Brad and Mike to round out the top 5. 19 and a 5:05 pace here.
1 minute left.
It's going to take right now a 19 and a 5:11 or better to make the big show. Less than a minute left to go here. 16.5 for Yoshimitsu. Ronnie in the second spot with the 16.5 and Gonzo in 3rd with the 16.2. Red and white across the start finish line. Race leader 16.1 the last time by. Down the back straightaway. Out in front by 2.6 here. A 5:06 run to a 5:09 run. Ronnie is 4 seconds out in front of Gonzo. Gonzo is only 1.1 out in front of Brad. So our only battle out there right now is for 3rd. And they're coming in through the middle. Slower cars trying to go wide for him. Oh no. A little oversteer there for Gonzo. He holds on to it, though. Oh, make that Brad West up into 3rd. Just enough for Brad to get around Gonzo there on the timer. Keep going, keep going. Keep going, keep going. Two more to finish. 2 more to finish. 1 more to finish. And that's race. Everybody is done. Bring him in and shut him down. Yoshimitsu Funabashi going to take the win. 19 and a 5:09. Ronnie Rose second. 19 and a 5:11. Brad West third. 19 and a 5:14. Mike Carino finishing in 5th. Brent, Jurgen, George. Top qualifier is still Jaime Manzanilla. Second qualifier is Larry. Baltico, our third qualifier with a 19.05.05.8. It's going to take a 19.511 or better right now to make the AMA. This is race
Eric Falk,
number 8.
Jason Mack,
Guys, let's get our marshals out there. Race
Jason
7, hustle
Mavrakis,
back out to Marshall.
Jose 9, Larry Nazarino, Jamie Manzanilla, John Balatico, John Cottillo, Nelson Cortez, Patrick Silvero. One minute to the start of the race.
All right, guys, race number 8. We're just about ready to go. So on the back straightaway, let's go ahead and start staging them up. Jaime, I'm going to call you first. Larry,
45
I'll call you
seconds
second.
to the start
John,
of the
I'll call you
race.
third. Nelson, I'll call you fourth. Jose, I'll call you fifth. John Cadillo will start 6th. Jason, I'll call you 7th. Eric 8th. Jason Mack 9th. And Patrick 10th.
30 seconds to the start of the race.
All right, quarter marshals, make sure to stay off your phones while we're running the races. Corner marshals are ready, and our drivers are ready. Wait for your name. Jaime. Larry. John. Nelson. Jose. John Cadillo. Jason. Eric. Jason Mack. Patrick. All cars go. All right, race number 8 on the track right here, TC 25.5. Let's see if anybody can beat that. 20 and a 5:15.5 set by Manzanilla in the first round. Race number 9, you guys should be in tech. Race number 9, you guys should be in tech. What is it, body tech? Clear. All right, Nelson Cortez out in front by 7/10 over Patrick. Nice and smooth here for the 25.5 classes, your A main resort after one round worth of results. We'll keep the same race numbers for Q3, guys. We're locked in for the rest of our qualifying round, so your race numbers will not change until the main event time. So once again, you'll be in the same race number for round number 3. All right, 1:30 in and 3:30 left to go. Cortez, Nazarino, and Falk are top 3, followed by Mavrakis and Mack to round out the top 5. Silvero, Balatico, Manzanilla, and Cadillo. So a rough race here for Manzanilla way down there in the 9th spot after he established that TQ early in round number 1. Let's see who's looking to move up. Oh, man, Nelson Cortez looking to move up 3 spots for the new TQ here. Nelson on a new TQ run by, geez, looks like 11 seconds faster than the TQ from round 1. So track definitely shaping up out there. 20 and a 5:05, the pace for our race leader. Larry in the 2nd spot. John Balatico in 3rd. Good qualifier so far. Nice and smooth by everybody here with 2:30 down and 2:30 left to go. We're halfway there. Work together, guys. Share the road out there. We got a couple pairings. $2:15 left to go. Nelson, Larry, and Jose, followed by Jason, Mavrakis, and John to round out the top 5. Patrick, John Cadillo, Eric, Jason McDaig, and Jaime. I think that gray car with the orange windows still has some body tuck on the Passenger rear. Oh, watch on the straightaway. Go low. Caution on the straightaway. Go low. And we're clear. Went disco. 1 minute and 20 seconds left. Cortez, Nazareno, and Mavrakis. Nelson Cortez still looking to set the new TQ. 20 and a 5:08. Larry in the second spot. 20 and a 5:12. Jose Ix in third. 20 and a 5:14. Mavrakis also on 20 and a 5:14.
1 minute left.
On 20 and a 5:15.5. Well, Nelson Cortez looking to move up 3 spots. Jose Ix looking to move up 2 spots. Mavrakis looking to move up 2 spots. And Patrick Silvero looking to move up 4 spots. With this run, some of these guys start to put it in the big show. 35 seconds left to go. Race number 9. You're up next. 17.5 pan. 12 scale coming up next. Race number 10, start heading to Tech Ed. Race number 10, start heading to Tech. Nelson, Larry, and Jose. We got a big battle for the 2 spot. 4-way battle for second. Larry, Jose, John, and Jason. 5 seconds left to go. Nelson out in front by 4.5. Keep going, guys. Keep driving, keep driving. Still got about 4 more to finish. 3 more to finish. 2 more to finish. Waiting on Patrick. And that's the race. Everybody's done. Bring him in and shut him down. Nelson Cortez taking the win and the new TQ at a 20 and a 5:08. Larry second, 20 and a 5:12. Jose third, 20 and a 5:15.4. Balatico fourth and Mavrakis rounding out the top 5. It's now still a 9 and a 5:11 for the bubble to make the big show here. Ronnie Jones sitting on the bubble 10th. All right, guys, all those race results are available on Live RC. This is race number 9 right here. Race number 8, Hustle Out Marshall. It's our first and only group of 12 scale 17.5. Let's take a couple practice laps.
Brian Bodine, Scott Barnes, Todd Mason, Jim Yam, Brandon Moody, Rick Yoder, "1 minute to the start of the race.
We need a marshal out there in the middle, guys. We need a marshal
45 seconds to the start of the race.
The last race. Thanks.
"30 seconds to the start of the race. James Nelson,
All right, guys, let's get a marshal out there in the middle. All drivers showing the last race. Let's get a marshal out there in the middle.
"15 seconds to the start of the race. Tim Kopp,
Okay, yeah, can you hop out in the middle, please?
less than 5.
Point him in the right direction. Thank you. All right, guys, starting order is going to be Brian Bodine going first. Tim Kopp, you'll go second. Todd Mason, I'll call you third. James Nelson, you'll start fourth. Scott Barnes, fifth. Jim Yam, you'll start sixth. Rick Yoder, seventh. Bernali, eighth. And then Moody, ninth. Corner marshals are ready. And our drivers are ready. Waiting for the sound of your name. Brian, Tim, Todd, James, Scott, Jim, Rick, Ryan, Brandon, all cars go. Okay, we are off and running with race number 9. Race number 10, F1. You guys should be going through tag. Race number 10, get them ready, F1. All right, after 3 laps, it's Todd Mason out in front. That should be the pink and blue. Brian Bodine in the second spot. Bodine in the orange and white. And then Brandon Moody in third. Watching the start finish line, we are clear. 12.8 for our race leader. Backed up with another 12.8 and a 12.8 for second. So that is identical lap times for our top 2. Braden Moody in the third spot holds the hot lap of the race at a 12.7. 130 in and 630 left to go, guys. 130 in, 630 left. Watch out at the end of the straightaway, right-hand side, and we're clear. Trouble on the right-hand side. 1 high-centered on the dots. We're clear. Todd Mason out in front all the way from Seattle, Washington to join us in front of the driver's stand across the start finish line in the pink and blue. 13.1 the last time by. Second place driver Brian Bodine trailing by just a half a second, and then we got Scott Barnes in third. Jim Yam and Rick Yoder to round out the top 5. Round number 2 of qualifying. I'm going to go ahead and thank our sponsors once again, guys. We have a great list of sponsors. Thank you to Awesomatics USA, Hobby Wing, RC America, One Up Racing, Motive Gravity, Ride USA, Jen's Ace Batteries, Alera 3D, Protoform, Gonzo Paintworks, Old T Tires, Exact RC, Square RC, and Axon. Thanks to all of our sponsors for making this event possible. The next time you guys go shopping for products, think of those brand names. Support those that support you out here at the raceway. 3 down and 5 to go. Got Todd Mason out in front by 7/10 over Brian Bodine, with Scott Barnes in the third spot, 1.9 behind him. Tight racing up in front here for the 17.5 class. We lost a couple off the driver's stand. Cop off the driver's stand. Moody and Nelson. All right, we got 3:30 in and 4:30 left to go. 3:30 in, 4:30 left to go. Mason out in front by 7/10 over Brian Bodine. The lead battle continues. Top 2 drivers on 37 lap runs. So by Bodine with the 37.812 in round number 1. In the 2 spot right now, Todd Mason on a new TQ run, 37 and an 8:08 pace. So Todd Mason looking to move up 2 spots, and then Scott Barnes in the third spot looking to move up 2 qualifying spots as well. 4 down and 4 to go. We're only halfway there. Looks like Cop back out there. And there's our race leader, Mason, 13.3 the last time by. It's going to be separated by 2 100s between the pink and the blue, and Brian Bodine in the orange and white. So big battle out in front here. Bodine taking over the lead. Mason down to the 2 spot, 7 100s the other way. Bodine with the advantage here, coming up on slower cars down the backstretch. White and orange, your leader. Thanks. Mason, 13.1 the last time by. Bodine, 13.7 the last time by. And it looks like Todd's going to take back the top spot by 4/10. 2:37 lap runs out in front. Barnes in the third spot on a 36. Yoder in fourth on a 35, and Yam rounding out the top five on a 34 lap run. Kopp in sixth, and then we got Moody, Nelson, and Vernali to complete the running order here. 2 minutes and 40 seconds left to go. All right, 2:30 left to go, guys. Mason, Bodine, and Barnes, followed by Yam, Yoder, and Kopp. Nelson in the eighth position. Vernali did not start. 2:15 left to go. Our race leaders duking it out, still separated by 1/10 of a second. The pink and blue versus the white and orange. Bodine back out into the top spot now, down the back straightaway in the orange and white. 13.2 Mason, 13.5 Barnes, 13.3 in third. It's going to be that orange and blue. Yam and Yoder battling it out for the fourth position, separated by 2/10, and then Kopp in sixth, Moody in seventh. One minute and 25 seconds left to go, guys. 1:25 left. Race number 10 in tech. Race number 11. Start thinking about it. Bodine and Mason separated by 1.1 the last time by. Looks like that one might still have
1 minute left.
body tuck, untuck now. 1 minute left to go here.
Transponder 2553147.
So Brian Bodine already our top qualifier with that 37.812 on a 37.810 right now. Mason on a 37.
Transponder 79744286.
So Todd's pace matching the TQ run from round one, but our top qualifier going 2 seconds faster. Barnes in third, Yoder in fourth, and Yam rounding out the top five. Just 30 seconds left to go, guys. Watch it over here on the left-hand side, and we're clear. Ten seconds left to go. Time has expired on the master timer. You guys are on your individual timers. Keep going, keep going, keep going. Still got about 6 more to finish, 5 more to finish, 3 more to finish, 2 more to finish. And that's the race. Everybody is done. Brian Bodine going to take that win. 37 and an 8:11. Todd Mason second, 36 and an 8 flat. Scott Barnes third, 36 and an 8:07. It's going to be Brian Bodine. New TQ run right there with that 37.811. Yoder, you got fourth, Yam fifth, Kopp sixth, Moody seventh, Nelson and Vernali. Bring them in and shut them down, guys. This is race number 10.
Rick Kemi. Ian Douglas. Dominic Garza. Mike Carino. Michael Evert. Dan Debbie. Bruce Lewis. Dean Coombs. George
Let's
Cowrie.
get the rest of our corner marshals out there. Tim's already out there. Thank you. Let's get the rest of our marshals out to a position out there. Nelson's already out there. Thanks. Let's get the rest of our marshals.
1 minute to the start of the race.
Hop on out to these little pink dots, guys. Thank you, thank you. We're looking for a check from one more.
Nelson Cortez.
All right. Everybody
45
is
seconds to the
tagged
start
in,
of the
guys.
race.
Just need a couple more marshals out to the track.
"30 seconds to the start of the race.
Need another marshal over here by the announcer, guys. We need another marshal right here by the announcer's tower. Let's get all the guys back out here. Bodine, Mason, Barnes, Yoder, Yam, Kopp, Moody, Nelson.
15
and
seconds to the start of the
Vernali.
race.
All right, guys, starting order. It's going to be Devi going first. Douglas second. Combs, you'll start third. Cammy, I'll call you fourth. Garza, you'll start fifth.
Less
Lewis,
than
sixth.
5.
Everett, seventh. Carino will start eighth. Cortez will start ninth. And Corey will start 11th. We still need one more marshal out here. We should have 8 marshals out here, guys. Can I get somebody from the pillars? Can you come on out over on this side right here? Thank you. All right, corner marshals are ready, and our drivers are ready. We're going racing at the sound of your name. Devi, Douglas, Combs, Cammy, Garza, Lewis, Everett, Carino, Cortez, Corey. All cars go. All right, we are off and running with F1 right here. Race number 10 on the course. Race number 11. Let's get them ready. Race 11 should be through tech or headed to tech. Race number 12. Start thinking about tech. Douglas out in front. Our early race leader, 15.5. Garza in second, 15.9. And a 15.6 for Douglas. Garza another 15.9. Combs 15.9. Lewis 15.9. Everett 15.9. They're trending. Devi, our race leader, 14.6. Watching the middle. Thank you. So high level of the race belonging to Dan Devi right now, 14.6. And there he is across the start finish line, 15 flat. Another one. All right, Devi off the end of the straightaway. That's our early race leader. Douglas, watch on the back straightaway, go low. Caution on the back straightaway, go high now. And we're clear. Oh, man. That was Ian. So Ian dropping all the way back down to, all the way down to 8th. 130 in and 330 left to go, guys. 130 in and 330 left. Devi, Garza, and Everett. Followed by Cammy and Combs, Cortez, Lewis, Douglas, Carino, and Corey. 3 minutes and 15 seconds left to go here. Devi out in front by 1.6 over Garza. Everett, Cammy, Cortez, Combs, Lewis, Douglas, Carino, and Corey Dan, our race leader across the start finish line, 15.7 last time by a 20 and a 5.07. Dan O'Reilly, our top qualifier with a 19.5 flat, looking to take it to that next level and join the 20 lap club. Dominic also on a 20 lap run. Everett in third, Dean in fourth, and Rick Cammy to round out the top 5. Watch it over here on the left hand side. We're clear. Halfway there, guys. 230 down, 230 left. West Coast Indoor Championships at Limo. We're up here in Redwood City, guys. They club race twice a month up here. You got to come and check it out. We got a bunch of people watching online on YouTube and watching also on Live RC, checking out the race results. Why don't you come on down to the Limo facility and check it out. Great facility here. All sorts of activities going on here. Gymnastics and volleyball. They got batting cage, weightlifting, rehab, cryogen. The list goes on and on for our viewers online. Come on down for the Limo facility. Check out the RC car racing and all the other activities here on site. Devi, Garza, and Combs, our top 3 here. 1:15 left to go. Dan Devi seems to be the one to beat in this class here. Devi back in through the center of the course. Going to be that white F1 across the start finish line now. Dominic Garza in the second spot, trailing by 1.8, and then Dean Combs in third.
1 minute left.
9.5 seconds behind Dominic. Michael in fourth, and Rick Cammey to round out the top 5. Little bobble there for the other white car. There's our race leader across the start finish line, 15.5. On a 20 and a 5.08. Garza still holding on to a 20-lap run as well. And then a battle for third, Everett and Combs. Michael 16.6, Combs 15.5. Cammie to round out the top 5 is 16.2. $20 seconds left to go, guys. 20 seconds. Work together, guys. Big group coming into the middle. Blue car needs help. Clear. Keep going. Keep going, keep going. Looks like we still got 4 more to finish, 3 more to finish, 2 more to finish. 1 more. And that's the race. Everybody is done. Bring them in and shut them down. Dan Devy strikes again. He's our top qualifier with 20 of 508.3. Dominic second. Dean third. Michael fourth. And Rick fifth.
Sal Alvarez. Brad West. David Constant. Josh Hayden. Yoshimitsu Funabashi. One minute to the start of the race. "45 seconds to the start of the race. "30 seconds to the start of the race.
Ready to go here. Let's go ahead and bring them to staging here. Brad West, I'll call you first. Dean Combs, I'll call you second. Anson De Leon, you'll start third. Josh Hayden will start fourth. Lex Tyler, you'll start fifth. Yoshimitsu,
15 seconds to the start of the race.
I'll call you seventh. And David, I'll call you eighth. This is race number 11, our first group of 21.5.
Less than 5.
All of our corner marshals are out here, guys. Looks like I got a couple guys that have not checked in. Okay. All right, so Lex is not running this one. We'll go with the 6 that we got. Corner marshals, please pay attention. Good luck to these drivers. Wait for your name. Not ready? Oh, yeah, no problem. Who were we waiting for? Dean? Well, yeah, if you turned in your
Dean
transponder
Coombs.
already, you're good. Sure. Okay, Dean, you're going to start second. All right. Yep. We're ready. Corner marshals are ready. Drivers are ready. Wait for your name. Brad West. Dean. Anson. Josh. Yoshimitsu. Sal. And David. All go. All cars go, and we're off and running here. 6 making the starts. That's not helping. All right, race number 11 on the track. Race number 12 coming up next. Constant, Alvarez, and Funabashi the last time by. David 14.3, West 15.1, Funabashi 18.2. Alvarez 20.3 and Hayden with 17.8, followed by Combs with 16.9. Ooh, heavy hit there onto the straightaway. We're clear. All right, so we got 130 in and 330 left to go. Race number 11 on the track. Race number 12 is in tech. Constant 21 and a 501, West 20 and a 504, and Yoshimitsu with 19 and a 502. Sal in fourth, 19 and a 505, and Hayden in the fifth spot, 19 and a 514 pace. So David Constant, 21 and a 501.1. Let's see how that stacks up. This is essentially the C main resort. Some guys just had bad luck in that first round. So right now it looks like David Constant looking to move up 21 spots. All right, well that would be good enough for fifth on the grid. Battle for third here, Sal and Yoshimitsu. Sal 14.6, Yoshimitsu 16.7. That's the action for third. David, Brad, and Sal are top three here.
Talk to your team. Oh no, me and you. Yeah, because he's already going to staging. Yeah. Okay. Yeah,
130 left to go, guys. 130 left. David, Sal, and Brad are top three, followed by Yoshimitsu and Dean, rounding out the top five. Josh, Anson, and Lex. 1 minute and 20 seconds left to go. Battle is for second. Sal and Brad separated by 6/10 the last time by. 1 minute left to go, guys. 1 minute left.
1 minute left.
David Constant, 14.5. Sal Alvarez, 14.5. Yoshimitsu, 14.4. 21 and a 501.1. It's 12-second lead here for David over Sal with Yoshimitsu in third. Brad and Dean to round out the top five. 35 seconds left to go. $25 seconds. Trouble in the middle. The green one is out. Then there were four. Keep going, guys. Keep going. Keep going. David out in front by 14.1 over Sal with Yoshimitsu in the third spot. Brad and Dean to round out your top five. Keep going, guys. Waiting on David. And that is the race. Everybody is done. Going to be David Constant taking the win, 21 and a 501. Sal Alvarez second, 20 and a 5 flat. Yoshimitsu third, 20 and a 504. Brad West finishing in fourth, and Dean Combs fifth, followed by Josh Anson and Lex. Bring them in, shut them down. Let's get you guys back out there to quarter marshal. This is race number 12.
Thao Tran, Dan Debbie, Jose 9, John Cottillo, Brian Bodine, Devin Picton, Ronnie Rones, Narb Varashikian, Ronnie Savali,
Guys, let's get our corner marshals out there. David, Sal, Yoshimitsu, Brad, Dean, Josh, Anson, and Lexi. Let's get the rest of our marshals out there.
1 minute to the start of the race.
So my son had a soccer game. He just missed his heat on the 21 PC. Can he go in the next heat? Unfortunately not, because we do a replay. Okay. That's what I thought. Yeah.
45 seconds to the start of the race.
Oh, there's another round. Oh, okay, then we're good. Thank you.
All right, guys, we need one more marshal out there in the middle. Guys, we need one more marshal out there in the middle.
30 seconds to the start of the race.
I'll need one more. I do
15
need one
seconds
more.
to the
This
start of the
one that
race.
appears to be guys in tech and a few spectators. So all the drivers from the last race. I don't even know if Anson De Leon
Less than
running
5.
in that class, but Anson De Leon, Josh Hayden, Dean Combs, Brad West, Yoshi, Sal, and David. We need one more marshal right over here in this corner, guys. Are you a marshal? Is he a marshal now? Okay. Are you a marshal? Could we just move you over to the corner? It's going to be, they'll fly your direction anyways. All right, quarter marshals are ready. Let's take a look at the starting order. Brian, you'll start first. John Cadillo second. Narby third. Rain fourth. That'll be Savali fourth. Thao fifth. Ronnie sixth. Dan seventh. Jose, you'll start eighth. And Devin Picton will start ninth. Quarter marshals, please pay attention. Good luck to these drivers. Wait for your name. Bodine, Cadillo, Narby, Savali, Tran, Rones, Devi, Ix, Picton. All cars go. Race number 12 on the track right here, guys. Race number 13 is coming up next. We got 3 rounds of qualifying today, so we get one more chance to get a good one in round number 3. We'll work all the way through race number 19. We'll take another break. This upcoming break will just be about a 10-minute break. We'll take a 10-minute break after race number 19. And then we'll get ready for our third and final qualifying round. It's Rocky Round qualifying. Got to get one good one in. 1 minute in and 4 minutes left to go. Thao out in front. 13.8 the last time by. 9/10 out in front of Savali, followed by Bodine in third. Cadillo and Ix to round out our top 5. 22 and a 509 out in front. So pretty good run going on here for our race leader, looking to move up 13 spots into the number 4 position on the grid. Thao out in front, 14.4 the last time by. Going to be this white and yellow down the back stretch. Bodine in the second spot. And now Bodine picking up the top spot here down the backstretch in the orange. Trouble for the white car. Help him out. Thank you, Sal. Savali in third, Cadillo in fourth, and Devi to round out the top five. It's Thaltran looking to move up 10 spots. This would be good enough for seventh on the grid. Bodine looking to move up 3 spots. And it looks like Savali looking to move up 6 spots here. Currently, it appears that the bubble will be at 21,506. 2:30 down and 2:30 left to go, guys. 2:30 down and 2:30 left. Race number 13 is coming up next. Watch it on the front stretch. We're clear. All right, just beyond the halfway mark, Brian Bodine, 14.6, backed up with a 14.3. The orange car down the backstretch. Thaltran in the second spot, 14.4 the last time by. Savali in third, 14.6. 3 down and 2 to go, guys. 3 down, 2 to go. John Cadillo in fourth, and Devin Picton rounding out the top 5. Ronnie, Narb, and Jose, followed by Dan. Hot lap of the race is coming from our second place driver at a 13.8. Currently on a 21 and a 501 is Brian Bodine. So 1 lap off of our current TQ time. 22.504, the time to beat from round 1. But Bodine still looking to move up 5 spots to 6th on the grid here with this 21.501 run. 1 minute and 15 seconds left to go, guys. 1:15 left. 3-way battle for second. Tran, Savali, Cadillo. Savali trailing Tran by 1.2. Cadillo trailing by 8/10. So 2 seconds between second and fourth.
1 minute left
to go. And our race leader, Brian Bodine, in the orange across the start finish line, 14.3. Savali in the second spot, 14.6. And now Cadillo moving up into third. The white car with the orange windows, John Cadillo. Up into third, Tran down to fourth, and Rones to round out the top 5. 30 seconds left to go, guys. $20 seconds. Body tuck for the white and orange. Body tuck on the passenger rear. Thanks. Bodine, Savali, and Cadillo are top 3. Tran and Rones to round out the top 5. We're running out of time here. And the white flag, keep going, guys. It's not quite out yet. You're on your individual timers. And now the white flag is out for everybody. When you cross the start finish line, you will be done. I got 3 more to finish, 2 more to finish. Waiting on Dan. And that's the race. Everybody is done. Brian Bodine going to take the win. 21 and a 505. Savali second, 21 and a 506.7. Cadillo 21 and a 506.8. Photo finish between second and third. Thal fourth, Ronnie fifth, Dan and Narb. Bring him in, shut him down, guys. Come back out in the corner, Marshall. This is race number 13.
Dewan Moore. Ed White Cotton. Anthony Silva. Dominic Garza. James Joyner. Arthur Knight. Brandon Moody. Angel Fernan. Anthony Bruno.
Sometimes I got better with an 821.
Why does it feel like it's so slow? I mean, 30 seconds to go and my car starts to slow down and I was like, oh, that's nice.
Yeah, the dump.
It's alright.
One more chance.
Yeah, last one's always the best one.
1 minute to the start of the race.
All right, guys, let's take a look at the starting order. Joyner, you're going to go first. Knight, you'll call second. White Cotton, you'll start third. Silva will call you fourth. Moore, I'll call you fifth. Bruno, I'll call you sixth. Garza, seventh. Moody, I'll call you 8th. And
45
Vernon will
seconds
start
to the
9th.
start of the race.
Corner marshals, please pay attention. I don't think we have a marshal in this corner over here by Tech again, guys. All the drivers from the last race.
30
should be
seconds
out here.
to the
Don't
start
let
of the
me catch
race.
you. That third round can be brutal. Yep, just make sure you're out there present. Corner marshals are ready. And drivers are ready. Wait for the sound of your name. Joyner, Knight, White Cotton, Silva, Moore, Bruno, Garza, Moody, Vernon. All cars go. We are off and running. This is TC 21.5 stock, our third crew. Bruno going to get things started. Watch on the left-hand side coming on the straightaway. Left-hand side coming on the straight. Go low. And we're clear. Anthony Bruno, 13.2. Dropping down with a 14.2. Tawan Moore out in front now. Juan in the fluorescent yellow. Over on the right-hand side, our race leader, Ed White Cotton, in the second spot. Ed in the white and blue down the backstretch, and then Anthony Bruno across that start-finish line. And now down the backstretch, Bruno in the white. Joyner, Garza, Moody, Knight, Vernon, and Silva to complete the running order. It's Juwan Moore out in front by 1.6. On a 23 and a 5.10, this is a new TQ run. Back straightaway, go low. We're clear. That was White Cotton taking the crash. Bruno in second now. Joyner in third, followed by White Cotton and Garza to round out the top five. Followed by Moody, Knight, Vernon, and Silva. Juwan Moore in the fluorescent yellow. Coming across the start-finish line now. Oh, watching it coming out of the straight, go low. And we're clear. Fluorescent yellow car, get around that pink car. So Moore kind of clearing some traffic here. He's got White Cotton out in front of him, so this is actually a good pairing. That's fourth and first down the straightaway. 2:40 left to go, again. 2:40. Juwan Moore with this run, looking to take over the TQ and move up 5 spots here. Anthony Bruno also looking to move up 7 spots with this run. A white car. White car of Bruno down to the 4th spot now. It's going to be Joyner up into second. White Cotton back into the top 3. $13.8 for our race leader. Juwan on the front side of the track coming across the start-finish line. 13.8 again. Juwan down the backstretch. Second place driver Ed White Cotton in the white and blue in front of the driver's stand, and then James Joyner and Bruno battling out for third. Couple guys looking to make some progress here. Juwan Moore still looking to move up 5 spots for the TQ. White Cotton looking to move up 1 spot for second on the grid, and Bruno looking to move up 6 spots to put it 4th qualifier overall. 1 minute and 35 seconds left to go. Juwan, 22 and a 5:01 the pace. This is a new TQ run by 3 seconds for the yellow car. Joyner, White Cotton, and Bruno in a 3-way battle for the 2 spots. Separated by 7/10 as a total between those 3 cars. 4 minutes down, guys. 1 minute left.
1 minute left.
I appreciate it. 40 seconds left to go. Moore out in front by 1.9 over White Cotton, with White Cotton 9/10 out in front of Bruno. And all of a sudden, they're all right there, separated by Looks like 1.9
Transponder
between first and second,
6320298.
9/10 between second and third, half a second between third and fourth, and 3.1 between fourth and fifth. It's Dwan Moore out in front now by 1.8 over Ed Whitecotton. The white and blue car, he's just had one bobble in this run. It was a pretty hard crash onto the straightaway, required no marshal. And here he is down the backstretch in the second spot, trailing now by 1.4. We're running out of time, though, so Dwan could get saved by the bell here. He needs to keep it going here to make the TQ. He's on a 5:03.5. Current TQ is a 5:04.8. Oh, man, keep going. 3 more to finish, 2 more to finish. 1 more waiting on Angel, and that's a race. All right, Dwan Moore, boom, shakalaka, taking the win and the new TQ by 8/10. White Cotton second, 22 and a 5:05. Bruno third, 22 and a 5:06. Good run right there, guys. Arthur, you got fourth, and James Joyner fifth. Silva sixth, Garza seventh. Vernon and Moody. Bring them in, shut them down, guys. Let's get you back out there to corner marshal. This is race number 14, Porsche Cup.
Winston Lee. Tino Valaki. Anson de Leon. Juan de Leon. John Hicks. Ian Douglas. Jurgen Cheese-Tanny. Mike Carino.
All right, guys, this is race number 14 right here, Porsche Cup. Let's get a couple warm-up laps. Get the rest of our quarter marshals out here. Comes Narb, get a couple laps in.
1 minute to the start of the race.
This is one of my favorite classes right here. This is the best way, easiest way to get into on-road racing. Kind of replaced Euro Truck and Porsche Cup.
45 seconds to the start of the race.
They're all running the same chassis, TTO2 chassis right here. All right, guys, let's bring them to the front stretch right here. We are just about ready to go. Thank you.
30 seconds to the start of the race.
Cross the start-finish line yet? You got my...
Narb Varashikian.
Yeah, I'm like paranoid about your transponders now. Fair
Brett
enough,
Ong.
right? All right, guys, let's bring them back around. You're good. All right, John Hicks, I'll call you first. Narb, I'll call you second.
15 seconds to the start of the
Steve,
race.
I'll call you third. That's going to be Saruda, you'll start third. Douglas fourth. Carino fifth. Lee sixth. Valachi, you'll start
Less than
seventh.
five.
Shastani will start eighth. Ong will start ninth. Farr will start 10th. And then De Leon will start 11th. All right. Corner marshals, please pay attention. Good luck to these drivers. Wait for your name. Hicks, Narb, Saruda, Douglas, Carino, Lee, Valachi, Shastani, Ong, Farr, and De Leon. All cars go. Porsche Cup out here on the course. Our inaugural West Coast Indoor Championships up here in Redwood City in the Limo building up here. It's an awesome facility. Thanks to Limo for supporting the RC racing community, allowing us to use this space twice a month. Guys, come up and enjoy club racing. Come up and do some mini Z racing. Lots of activities here. Bring your kids, bring your grandkids, get them involved in all the sports and hobbies on site. Narb out in front, Steven second, Mike in third, the white and orange. Let's go. Narb off the end of the straightaway, Carino in second, and now Douglas in third, followed by Hicks and Saruda to round out the top five. Race number 15 is in tech. Race number 16, start thinking about it. Ooh, big crash right there. John Hicks up in the 2 spot. That's our local race director, Hicks up in the 2 spot. He won round number 1, and Hicks coming in through the middle here, yellow, green, and blue. Let's see if John can bring it to the top of the charts again here. Right now he's trailing Narb by just 1/10 of a second. So John knocking on the back door of Narb. And they're paired up on the course. So we'll get a little foreshadowing of the fast guys in this class as they come up. Oh, man, and Hicks takes a tumble. And that's racing. Hicks somehow hops the pipe, but can't get it back over the other way. Woo, man, the blue car needs to go on the other side. Thanks. And we're clear. Well, you just never know what's going to happen in Portugal. I think that's why I like it. I got a chance, you know. You start to hear a lot of noises out in front of you. Just keep driving. Narm out in front. Mike in second. Ian in third. Now get Steve in third now. Ian in fourth. And John Hicks to round out the top 5. It's not too late to pick up some raffle tickets, guys. We got raffle tickets for $1 a ticket or 7 tickets for $5. Head on up to the front counter. Pick up some raffle tickets. You could go home with a brand new X-Ray 12 scale. They got a lot of cool prizes over there. Think about picking up a couple raffle tickets for the raffle. All right, guys. Looks like we'll be doing the raffle prizes tomorrow, so you still have time to buy tickets. 2 minutes left to go. We got 2 minutes left. Hicks pulling it off to the side. There's Narby, Saruda, and Carino. Narb off the end of the straightaway, the white and orange. John Hicks is our current top qualifier with an 18 and a 5:09. Let's check in with Narb's pace. Narb's on a 17 and a 5:03. And then Carino in the third spot. Hicks in fourth and lead to round out the top 5. 1 minute and 20 seconds left to go. When in doubt, throttle out. 1 minute left to go, guys. The blue car with the 3-wheel motion. We got his dog.
1 minute left.
Keep going, bro. If you use that anti-wear, if you use the anti-wear grease that they include, you can keep going. It won't affect it. Got the 3-wheel motion. We got a trike out there. That's the blue car running on 3 bolts. 45 seconds left to go. Narb, Mike, and Steve. Followed by Winston and Tino. Jurgen, Brett, Anson, Juan. To complete the running order. John off the track, Ian off the track. Oh, man, spatula pass. Flipped him over like a flapjack. Keep going, keep going. Everybody's going to make the big show. Narb, Mike, and Steve. 5 seconds left to go. Oh, man, watch out, straightaway, go low. Keep going, just keep going. The Carrera with the El Rolo. Not the Widowmaker. Keep going, guys, keep going. Keep going, keep going. Sheesh, go low on the straight, go low on the straight, and clear. Wow, it's like flying off the cliff. You just went off Mulholland Drive. All right, 4 more to finish. 2 more, and Jurgen, that's a race. Narb taking the win, 17 and a 5:01. John Hicks will remain the top qualifier. Mike Carino second, and Steve Saruda third. Lee fourth, Shastani fifth, Valachi sixth, Ong De Leon, Hicks, Douglas Farr. Bring him in, shut him down, come back out, and quarter march, guys. This is race number 15.
Jake Alton. Still in last.
Okay, guys, right where
Rick
you
Kemi.
registered, that's where you guys get the raffle tickets. As you head towards the main door, it's the counter on the left side. So as you head towards the main door, on the counter on the left-hand side where you signed up
George
originally,
Curry.
that's where you buy the raffle tickets. Head on over and see our crew. Pick up some raffle tickets, $1 ticket.
Rick Yoder.
7 tickets for $5.
Michael
onto the
Evert,
snack bar over there.
Larry Nazarino, Bruce Lewis.
All right, guys, we got race number 15 right here. Nelson, you're in the next race. Yeah. This is race 15 right now.
Patrick
Nelson's
Silvero.
in 16. We did a resort.
1 minute to the start of the race.
You wouldn't want to stop right there. Pull it into an appropriate corner. Never stop in a lane. All right, guys, let's get the rest of our corner marshals out there.
45 seconds to the start of the race.
Race number 14, Porsche Cub. Let's go on out and grab a soccer dot. We need a corner marshal over by the
30 seconds to the start of the race.
Thanks. Let's take a look at the starting order. Yoder, I'll call you first. Still in last. Second, Cammy third. Alton fourth. Everett, you start fifth. Silvero sixth. Nazarino seventh. Lewis
15 seconds
eighth,
to the start of the
Corey
race.
ninth. Corner marshals are ready. Let's put away our cell phones for 5 minutes, and our drivers are ready. Wait for your name. Yoder, still in last. Cammy, Alton, Everett, Silvero, Nazarino, Lewis, Corey. All cars go. GT12R. Here we go, here we go. Race number 15 on the track. Race number 16 is headed through tech, guys. We'll take a break after 19 as we get ready for our third and final qualifying round. Yoder out in front by 4/10 over still in last a half second behind, or actually in front of Alton and Everett. Tight race early in this one. Yoder 15.6, still in last 15.9, Everett 15.5, Alton 15.6, Yoder backing up with a 16.8, Everett going to pick up the top spot with another 15.6. So we got 1 minute in and 5 minutes left to go. 23 and a 6:05 pace. Our current top qualifier is Brian Bodine with a 24 and 6:01. Everett out in front by 1/10 over Yoder. Yoder 3/10 out in front of Nazarino. Larry in that third spot. Silvero in fourth. And Cammy to round out the top five. Still in last at a 30.9 second lap time a couple laps ago. He's down in seventh. Just keep driving. Oh, yeah. Consistent 15s and a 30. Looks like a missed lap for sure. We'll fix it up.
Okay.
All right, so we added the lap for still in last. It's correct on the screen now. It's still in last out in front, 15.6. Everett in the second spot, 15.7. Alton in third, 16.3. Jake Alton in third now, 15.8. Silvero, 16.3 in fourth. Cammy, 15.6 in fifth, followed by Yoder, Larry, Lewis, and Corey. All right, guys, we got 3 down and 3 to go. We're halfway there. 3 down, 3 to go. Our second heat of GT12R coming up next. So as it turns out, the raffle tickets are actually on the snack bar side. So on the right-hand counter, when you go over there, guys, snack bar has the raffle tickets. So if you want to pick up some raffle tickets, you got a good chance in winning some prizes. We got all of our raffle prizes on display over here. Take a look at all the great prizes you can pick up. 2:30 left to go.
15. It's probably because your dad is also listed. I think you guys have the same transponder number. I'll make sure to fix it, okay? Your dad's gonna race later, right? All right. Okay. Okay, let me know. I'll fix it for you, okay?
1 minute and 45 seconds left to go, guys. 145 left. Everett, Alton, and Yoder, followed by Cammy and Silvero to round out the top 5. One minute and 25 seconds left to go, guys. 125 left. Everett and Alton separated by 3/10 the last time by. 23 and a 6:08 to a 23 and a 6:09 with Yoder in third on a 22 and a 6:01. Still about one lap shy of that TQ run of a 24 and a 6:01. We got another group coming up next, race number 16. Have them ready, race number
1 minute
17.
left.
Start heading to tech. Less than a minute left to go. Everett half a second out in front of Alton. Alton 6.6 out in front of Yoder. Cammy and Nazareno to round out the top 5. Still in last, got a couple more missed laps here, so we'll fix it up for Clint. Ten seconds left to go, guys. 10 seconds. Still last out in front, 23 and a 6:02 pace. Keep going, keep going. Waiting on one more to finish, waiting on George and Bruce, and that is a race, guys. Go ahead and bring them in and shut them down. All right, so we'll have to, looks like it's going to be a 23 and a 6:02 for Clint. We'll have to edit it. That's your finishing time, 23 and a 6:02 for Clint for the win. Alton second, 23 and a 6:10. Yoder third, 23 and a 6:15. Clint, just make sure that wire is in there. We had several missed laps from your car. All right, guys, let's get do it for race number 15. Bring them in and shut them down, guys. Bring them in and shut them down.
David Constant, Scott Barnes, Nelson Cortez, Brian Bodine, Leo Zad, James Nelson,
Give me 1 second. The guy that won the race missed several laps. Yeah, we'll have to fix it. After you marshal, we'll fix it. I don't even know how to adjust this one.
One minute to the start of the race. John Hicks, "45 seconds to the start of the race.
All right, guys, race number 16 right here.
30
Bodine
seconds
will
to
call
the
you
start of the
first,
race.
Thompson will call you second. Nelson will call you third. Barnes will call you fourth. Moore will call you fifth. Hicks sixth. Cortez seventh. Zod eighth. And Tran ninth. Quarter marshals, please pay attention.
15 seconds to the start of the
Good luck
race.
to these drivers. Wait for your name. Bodine. Constant. Nelson. Barnes. Moore. Hicks. Cortez. Zod. And Tran. All cars go. Race number 16 on the track here. Race number 17, front wheel drive, is coming up next. Race number 18, you guys should be getting ready for tech. Barnes, Bodine, and Nelson are top three. Bodine out in front, Barnes in second, and now it looks like Nelson up in the second. Bodine down to third. Barnes taking over the top spot, 25 and a 6:08 pace here for Scott Barnes. That's a new TQ run. Bodine in the second spot, trailing by 8/10 with Nelson in third, 7/10 behind him. Constant in fourth, 7/10 behind, and Hicks 1.4 behind. So the top five separated by 3.6 is a total from the leader. Barnes in the blue and orange, our race leader, down the back straightaway. Bodine in the second spot across the start-finish line now in that fluorescent orange, and then James Nelson in that light orange across the start-finish line in third. Constant and Hicks to round out the top five, Cortez, Zod, and Moore. Getting ready for race number 17, guys. Have them ready to go as we're getting near the tail end of round number 2 of qualifying. We'll take a quick break as we get things ready for round number 3. 3 down and 3 to go. Got 3 down and 3 to go. Brian, Scott, and James, followed by David and John, round out the top 5. 2:45 left to go, guys. $330 down, $230 left. Got $330 down, $230 left. Oh, big crash. Watching on the left-hand side over here. Caution over. Down the back straightaway, we're clear. Bodine back out in front now. Barnes down to the 2 spots. Going to be the orange car across the start-finish line. All right, so we got word that some of the raffle prizes have already been tagged, guys. So if you have raffle prizes, most of you guys, if you have raffle tickets, most of you guys do. You could, at your leisure, see if you have a match to some of the prizes that are already tagged. They're going to tag some of the prizes tomorrow. Some of them have already been selected as winners. So check it out and show Tech that you have a match, guys. So if you do have a match, just don't
1 minute
take
left.
the prize. You got to show your matching ticket and the prize to the Tech inspectors. Thanks. Bodine out in front, Barnes in second, Nelson in third, followed by Hicks and Constant. Cortez and Zod. Dwan is actually a scratch from this class. He's going to bow out of this one. 35 seconds left to go. Top 10 make the main. We will have a pretty big B main event for this class. $20 seconds. Five seconds left to go, guys. Keep going. Watching on the left-hand side down the straight. We're clear. Time has expired on the master timer. You guys are on your individual timers. Keep going. Keep going.
Transponder 317647.
Couple more to finish up. Waiting for one more. Here comes John, and that's a race. All right, guys. It's going to be Brian Bodine taking the win. 25 and a 6:10. That's going to be a new TQ time by the same driver. Scott Barnes second, 24 and a 6:02 for second. James Nelson third. John Hicks fourth. Constant fifth. Cortez and Zod. Bring them in, shut them down, guys. Bring them in, shut them down. Race number 17. You guys are up.
What was your last name? And was this for which class?
Rick Kemi.
The GT12R? No, I mean, you can do that. I could just reassign it. Yours is easier to edit. I know how to edit yours. Just add one. You're all set, Brenda. Yeah. It was what it was.
All right, guys. We got race number... Yeah. 17. Coming up right here, Rick, Rob, Alan, Mike, Gonzo, and Josh. Let's get the rest of our corner marshals out here. Cammy, I'll call you first. Lillian, I'll call you second. Lungi, I'll call you third. Carino fourth. Gonzo fifth. Hayden sixth. We need a marshal out here in the middle. Get the rest of our drivers from race number 16 out here, guys. Leo, Nelson, David, John, James, Scott, and Brian. We need a couple more marshals. Corner marshals are ready. And our drivers are ready. We're going at the sound of your name. Cammy. Thulin, that's Rob. Lungi. Carino, Gonzo, and Hayden. Welcome to the big leagues. Straight out of the AAA, trying to make the AAA. Race number 17 on the track. Race number 18, get them ready to go. Second group of front wheel drive coming up next. Which means race number 18 is in Tech. Race number 19, getting ready for Tech. Watch the start finish line, and we got body tuck. We're clear. 1 minute in, 4 minutes left to go. Cami, Gonzo, Carino. Thulin, Lungi, and Hayden. That pink car of Josh Hayden down the back stretch. In the rear with the gear, Lungi in the fifth spot. No, making Lungi up into fourth. Rob Thulin down to fifth. Carino in third. Gonzo taking over the top spot as Cami drops to second. Watch it on the front stretch right here at the chicane, and we're clear. .130 down and 330 left to go, guy. 130 down and 330 left to go. Gonzo leading the way down the back stretch. 15.2. John on the front side now, coming up on the white and blue, back in through the center of the course and down the back straightaway they go. Carino in third, Lungi in fourth, Thulin to round out the top five, followed by Josh Hayden in sixth. 2 minutes and 45 seconds left. All right, John trying to fade some traffic there. He's got clean air out in front of him now. White, yellow, fluorescent, racing red, and blue. Down the back straightaway we go. Cami in the second spot, trailing by 1/10 with Carino in third, 3.5 behind him. It's a two-car breakaway, and our top two on 20-lap runs. 3 down and 2 to go, guys. 3 down, 2 to go. Oh, man, and self-inflicted crash there from our race leader, Gonzo. He could give up the top spot there. Cami's going to take over. Gonzo down to the 2 spot now, trailing by 1.2 with Carino in third. Lungi and Thulin to round out the top 5. Hayden just hitting his hot lap. 15.8. Go, Josh. Don't laugh. Put the game face on. That is the game face? Okay, if it was poker, I'd call you. 1 minute and 30 seconds left to go. Cami and Gonzo separated by 8/10. Watch it over here. And we're clear. We're going to need a deposit. You keep hitting that rain gutter, we're going to need a little deposit over here. $9.99. It's on special. Got the bulk order. Gonzo and Carino battling out for the second spot, separated by 7/100ths of a second. Cami, Gonzo, Carino, our top 3.
1 minute
Lungi
left.
in fourth, right there with them. 3-way battle for the 2 spot with less than a minute left to go. We got 12 in this class, so looks like there's going to be 2 guys that missed the main here. Cami, Gonzo, and Lungi, our top 3, followed by Carino and Hayden to round out the top 5. Thulin in the 6th position off the course. 30 seconds left for Rick Cami, now 6.5 out in front of Gonzo. So Gonzo led the first half of the race. Now Cami's leading the second half. 20 and a 5:13 the pace. This is off of TQ run by 8 seconds. Time has expired. Keep going, keep going. Keep going, guys. Keep going. One more to finish. Here's Gonzo, and that's a race. Rick Cami going to take the win, 20 and a 5:13. Mike Carino's second, 19 and a 5:05.4. Lungi third, 19 and a 5:05.6. Photo finish for the 2 spots. Gonzo fourth, Hayden fifth. Bring him in and shut him down again. Bring him in, shut him down. This is race number 18 coming up right here.
Dominic Garza,
This is Arthur,
James Joyner,
Nick,
Arthur
John,
Knight,
Jaime, and Dominic.
Nick Pantana, Jamie
Well, we had
Manzanilla,
6 in the last race, guys. Let's get all 6 of you guys out there to corner.
John
Marshall.
Balatico, One minute to the start of the race.
Marshall's out there. Grab a spot, grab a spot. Get a Marshall over here, thanks. Rick's going to watch over here.
45
Rob,
seconds
can you
to
do
the
me a
start of the
favor, move
race.
Forward to the spot in front of you there. Thanks, Rob. All right, we're ready to go, guys. Here's your starting order. Knight, I'll call you first. Joyner second. Pantana third. Balatico fourth. Manzanilla
30 seconds to the start of the race.
and Garza sixth. Corner marshals are ready, and our drivers are ready. Wait for your name. Knight, Joyner, Pantana, Balatico, Manzanilla, and Garza. All right, race number 18 off and running modified. Let's get them ready to go. Race number 19, you should be headed to tag. All right, guys, so race number 19, our final race of round number 2. Coming up next is our final group of front-wheel drive out on the course right now. Joyner, Knight, and Manzanilla are top 3. Top qualifier is Arthur Knight with a 21 and a 5:05. One down and 4 to go, guys. 1 down, 4 to go. Joyner, Knight, and Manzanilla, followed by Garza and Pantana to round out the top 5. Going to be a 1 second lead for Joyner over Knight. 21 and a 5 flat. New TQ run in the works here for James. Joyner down off the end of the straightaway there, getting around a couple slower cars. Joyner and Knight paired up on the course here. Joyner dropping down to the second spot after having trouble in the middle. So it's going to be Knight out in front of the orange through the middle. Here's our new race leader across the start-finish line, Arthur. James Joyner in the 2 spot there, scrambling. He's trailing by 1.2, trying to find back his way back to the points. 21 and a 5:05 points. Now a 5:04.8 pace for Joyner in the 2 spot is better than the current TQ, but the current TQ is bettering himself by 3 seconds right now on a 5:02 run. So Knight out in front, just hitting his hot lap, 14.1. Joyner 14.2, Pantana 15.1. Garza and Manzanilla to round out the top 5, 3 down and 2 to go. Arthur 14.2, Joyner 14.1, Pantana 14.7, Garza 15.3, and Manzanilla 15.2. Race leader Arthur in the orange, out in front by 1 second over Joyner in the green. Pantana in the third spot in that orange and white, upside down, taking a tumble, clear. Pantana in that third spot. Garza in fourth, and now it looks like Dominic may be able to pick up third as Pantana drops down to fifth.
1 minute
1
left.
minute left to go. Watch in front of the driver's stand, guys, and we're clear. Knight and Joyner separated by 9/10. Yellow car's got that catwalk. Got a salvage title. Trouble for the yellow car. Over on the right-hand side. See if you can take a look. And they said, nope, I'm marshalling. I'm not a pit crew. Other side, and we're clear. 30 seconds left to go. Knight and Joyner separated by 1.4. Garza and Pantana separated by 9/10. 15 seconds left to go. 10 seconds.
Well, I mean, we've been getting missed laps, so.
Keep going, guys. Keep going.
I struggle with that myself.
Waiting on Dominic. One more to finish, and that's a race. Bring him in and shut him down. Arthur Knight going to do it again. 21 and a 5:02. Will remain the top qualifier. Joyner finishes in the second spot. Garza third. Pantana fourth. Manzanilla fifth. Baltico sixth. Bring him in. Shut him down. Let's get you guys back out here to corner marshal. We need all 6 of you guys back out here to marshal. And we're going to need a couple volunteer corner marshals, guys. We're at the final race of round 2.
Ed White Cotton, Lex Tyler, Stuart Mason, Jacob Cruz, Brandon Clements, E.J. Evans, Jordan Constant.
All right, guys, we need a couple volunteer marshals out to the courts. If anybody can help us out for our final race of round number 2, looking for a couple volunteers and the drivers from the last race. We'll need a little bit of help. Todd? Oh, no. He's just grabbing a body. Oh, are you going to help? Thanks, Todd. All right, Todd's going to help us get a little bit more help out there. And our drivers from the last race. Guys, where's all the rest of our front wheel drive
1 minute
guys?
to the start of the race.
18, Arthur, James, Dominic, Nick, Jaime, and John.
45 seconds to the start of the race.
We're ready to go. We just need one more marshal out there in the middle. Hop on out. Mason, I'll call you first. Cruz, I'll call you second. Tyler, I will call you third. Evans, I'll call you fourth. Clements, fifth. White Cotton, sixth. And Constant, you will start seventh.
30 seconds to the start of the race.
And our drivers are ready. Wait for the sound of your name. Mason, Cruz, Tyler, Evans, Clements, White Cotton, Constant. All cars go. Race number 19 off and going modified TC. Some of the fastest drivers out here this weekend. Mason, 11.6. Cruz, 12 flat. Evans, 12.3. All right, guys, 4:15 left to go. Mason out in front by a half a second over Cruz. Cruz, 1.2 over Clements. 1 minute in and 4 minutes left to go, guys. 1 minute in, 4 minutes left.
Oh, dude, that was my war face.
Gotcha.
1 minute in and 4 minutes left to go. Tyler In the 4th spot, Evans in 5th, Constant in 6th, and White Cotton in 7th. Our top 3 is going to be Mason, Cruz, and Clements. So the light blue of Stuart Mason in through the middle of the course. In front of the driver's stand across the start-finish line, 11.7 the last time by Cruz in the 2nd spot. Blue car down the back straightaway, 12.6, and then Clements in 3rd, 12.4. Backed up with 12.3, Clements down the back stretch. Tyler and Evans to round out the top 5, followed Constant and White Cotton. 2 minutes in and 3 minutes left to go. Got 2 minutes in and 3 minutes left here. Mason out in front by 2.8 over Cruz. Cruz 2.2 out in front of Clements. Pretty even gaps in the top 3. Tyler in the 4th spot, trailing 3rd by 1/10 of a second. Lex having that first lap, little crash onto the straightaway, trying to recover here in the teal and white into the middle. Lex finished in 3rd in that first qualifying round. There's Lex across the start-finish line, picking up 3rd right there, 12.1. All right, Mason, Cruz, and Tyler the last time by. We're halfway there, got 2:30 down, 2:30 left to go. We're going to take a quick break after this one. Track will be open for a few minutes of practice. Need a test or tune anything from before our final round. We'll have the track open for a little bit of practice. 5-minute sessions, 10-person max. 2 minutes and 10 seconds left to go here. Mason 3.3 out in front of Cruz, make it 3.4. And then a battle here for the 3rd spot. Tyler and Clement separated by 2/10. EJ and Constant to round out the field will be White Cotton. And off the end of the straightaway there in the green. 1 minute and 45 seconds left to go, guys. Body tuck for this blue one here. 1 minute and 30 seconds left to go, guys. 1 minute and 30 seconds. Mason, Cruz, and Clements, followed by Tyler and Evans to round out the top 5, Constant and White Cotton. One minute and 10 seconds left to go.
1 minute
Watch
left.
in the middle, guys. Caution in the middle is trouble for LT. Broken. All right, so Clements. Oh, man. The kazoo. All right, 40 seconds left to go, guys. 4-0 Mason, Cruz, and Clements, followed by Evans and White Cotton to round out the top 5. $15 seconds left to go. Mason, Cruz, and Clements, followed by Evans and White Cotton. We had 2 off the course there. Tyler and Jordan off the course. We'll get one more chance at it in this 3rd round, guys. So take a quick break. Get it all fixed back up and get ready for round number 3 coming up in just a few short minutes. Keep going, keep going, keep going. Jacob Cruz is done. Brandon Clements is done. Stewart's done. Waiting on Ed. And here comes the green car of Ed through the middle. White Cotton is done. That's a race, guys. Bring him in and shut him down. That's going to do it for round number 2. Stuart Mason taking the win. Jacob Cruz 2nd. And Brandon Clements 3rd. Your race order will remain the same for round number 3 of qualifying. Guys, you'll be the same race number as round number 2 of qualifying.